What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I'm on the run, getting things done. I think I'm gonna slide over to the gym now and got this and that done, and I need to get my workout in for the day. I got back in buys today, and last week when I hit back, I did nothing but pull-ups. I didn't do any weights for back. I just kept jumping on that bar, man, and doing pull-ups, and that had my back really beat up for days, which I did appreciate. So I think I'm gonna do that again today. It was really fun doing the self challenge when it came to pull-ups. But let's get into the topic at hand. I seen a woman, and I really hope that she don't lose her job over this. It's a woman who works at a hospital, and she's exposing the stuff that's happening in her hospital that she is employed. She says that nurses cheat on they men, and she throwing out stories. She said that if you've got a woman or a wife that is a nurse at one of these hospitals, and she's wearing the tightest scrubs off of the rack, she probably cheating with a doctor. She said the hospitals, they have these like almost like apartments, these rooms where you can stay for when you're there overnight. And she was saying that when the woman, the wife, the missus is staying overnight, it's high chance that she ended up in one of them rooms getting clapped up. Now, this didn't surprise me at all, because years ago I worked at a nursing home, and even though this wasn't a hospital, we had a few doctors on staff there, and I seen a sample size of what she's talking about. The place is overran with women, you know, in the case of me working at the nursing home, you know, women, single moms, you know, women that's in the middle of they 304 phase, all of that. And there was this one doctor in particular who I worked with. He was a brother. He looked like he was probably in his like late 30s, something like that. Man, listen, he was clapping all the women there, all of them, and they all knew that he was clapping all of them. None of them cared about the fact that he clapping all of them. They in competition with each other. They mad at each other that this one was with him on this night and this one was with him on that night. So he's sitting back while they at each other's throats and just enjoying being king, you know, being the rooster in the hen house. So yeah, I know exactly what she's talking about. She is not lying when it comes to this. The trouble with what she's talking about is that she received some sort of email from the hospital, from the brass, telling her to delete her video. I'm not too surprised at this, because a lot of places don't want you putting business or things that are happening within the business online. So I'm not surprised by this. And Auntie don't seem like she about to budge on this. She's like, she can post whatever she wants. She can say whatever she wants. They can't tell her what to do, yada, yada, yada. And even though I believe she has a point, that she can say whatever she wants, this and that. I mean, yeah, but free speech, a lot of times people don't realize freedom of speech is not freedom of consequences. So even though you can do this, maybe you shouldn't though. So you have the right to do this, but just because you have the right to do something doesn't necessarily mean that it's a good idea, that you should do this thing. I personally don't think it's a good idea to risk your bag over some temporary TikTok clout. Delete it. The video was out there. You uploaded it. It was out there for a few days. People then ran with it. They didn't clipped it and made their own videos about it. So your truth, because women love to say that, my truth, your truth is out there. Regardless, this is not the right hill to die on. And I'm assuming that this is a single woman. No offense, but you can just kind of tell the single women with the strong and independent, stubborn streak. These are the sorts of hills that they die on. Because if there's a man involved, he gonna be like, babe, listen, take that shit down, okay? I get what you're saying. I'm not saying that you're wrong, but this ain't worth jeopardizing your job over. So I hear you. You're not wrong, but just because you're not wrong doesn't mean that it's a good idea to do this. But man, strong and independent and stubborn, she seems filled to the brim with that, because she is not trying to take this down. Again, I think it's a bad idea. She's not wrong, for real. I kid you not. She is not wrong. I have seen exactly what she is talking about. But man, listen, we in an age now where a lot of times jobs, businesses, they don't want stuff that's happening on the job talked about online. And this is a hospital, so they really don't want stuff that's going on there being talked about online. Just it's a hospital. They want to maintain some sort of professional just image, even if actually working there it's not professional. They want to maintain the image of professionalism, and you're harming that with this video. So I don't know what's gonna happen here. I hope the woman doesn't lose her job behind this. If she does, I don't know what she's gonna do, because as I said, not every hill is a good one to die on. Sometimes you just gotta think about the bigger picture. You on some stubborn stuff, like ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do, ain't nobody gonna make me take it down, this and that. Okay, so you don't take it down, and let's say they terminate you. Then what? You stood your ground, you stood on business, you stood 10 toes down, but now you gotta find another job. Some things they just not worth it, man. But let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna holler at y'all soon. Peace.